This is another short and sweet and hopefully a little sexy review of this Maker's Mark Cellar Age 2024. Now, this one is a year older and hopefully wiser and tastier than the 2023 version when Cellar Age first came out. And when it first came out, it was hot. It was in demand. Everyone wanted one and I couldn't get one. I actually only got it in 2024 through a duty-free at LAX. And this one, I just got it luckily at Total Wine. And I'm a huge Maker's Mark fan. And so when they announced the Cellar Age, I wanted it, I needed it, and I got it. And now I get to drink it. Now, as I mentioned before, the 2024 version is, you could say it's an upgrade over the 2023. It is an year older. So this is a blend of 13 and 12-year-old bourbons, while the 2023 version is a blend of 12 and 11-year-old bourbons. And this is actually a little bit higher proof at 119.3 compared to the 2003 version, which was 115.7. But of course, just because it's higher proof and a higher age doesn't mean it tastes better or it tastes good at all. So enough talking, more drinking. Let's get it. Opening ceremony. Ooh. I am so excited for this. I mean, just looking at the age, the proof, and everything around what Maker's Mark. I love Maker's Mark. So without drinking it, it is on my whiskey of the year contender, but let's see if it stays on there. So first, the notes. Wow, this is just chocolate covered cherries all day long. It's sweet. It has a cherry, which is like a, the candy cherry. It's just sweet with sweet and sweet. Oh, wow. The nose, it's a great start. But the most important, the palate. Cheers, guys. Just to let you guys know, I actually warmed up with the 2003 version of the Maker's Mark Cellar Age. So I can tell you guys how this tastes and how it differs. So this has some beautiful oak. It has a darkness, the richness, that sweetness of the oak that honestly the 2023 version does not have. And so that is a great surprise. Again, I know it's an year older, but usually an year doesn't make that big of a difference. In this one, just oak. This one has a lot of oak. 2023 version, almost no oak in the sense of that I didn't think it was 12 years old. But let's get a second sip to see what else I get. Of course, you get that Maker's Mark, chocolate, cream, smoothness, richness, goodness, and sexiness. That chocolate that only a wheater could really bring. Maker's Mark does it really well, and this Cellar Age does it really, really well. It's a next level of rich chocolatiness. Oh. And then it has a little bit of spice at the mid palate to keep it interesting. And then the finish. When I get this note, you know I like it. It's that coffee, sweet bitterness. It just rounds everything out. I know a lot of people don't like that. And people call it sometimes drying or tannic or even oaky. But when it's done right, it's that coffee, that black espresso coffee, bitterness, sweetness that you get. And it's just so addicting. Oh my God. And then when you get another sip, you get that dark oakiness, the rich chocolate. Then you get that sweet cinnamon, and then you get that chocolate bitterness. This is miles better than the 2003 version. Oh my goodness. I'll say it flat out. If you could only get one, get the 2024. The 2023 version is actually a really spicy version of Maker's Mark, which is kind of odd. Maybe, okay, I know there's a couple of batches, so maybe it differs from batch to batch, but the one I have on this batch, no contest. But the most important question, this is $150 MSRP. I believe it's about $200 or $250 in a lot of liquor stores. So is it worth the MSRP? And if it is, how much would I pay for it? The best way that I can say this, actually, let's just kill all birds with one stone. It's worth it at MSRP, but no more and no less. Oh, If you can get it for less, that'd be great, obviously, but no more, right? If you can find this at 150, I guess plus tax, that's fine. It's an upgraded version of Maker's Mark. It's a supercharged version of Maker's Mark cash drink. But to me, the Maker's Mark 46 cash drink brings about 85 to maybe even 90% of what this has. That has that chocolate, it has that coffee, it has that spice, it has that oakiness because of the French oak staves. But this one brings it in a little bit more of a mature, a little bit more of the deeper richness kind of feel because it's actually done through age and not through staves. And so this is better. And I think at $150, it's worth the experience, especially if you love Maker's Mark and Maker's Mark cash drink. But that Maker's Mark 46 cash drink really is like this close to this. And so, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the Maker's Mark 46 cash drink is better than the 2003 version of the Cellar Age. So yeah, there you have it. I mean, I'm basically on the fence if this is worth even MSRP. I think it is for me because I really like Maker's Mark, and this brings a little bit of a deeper, richer, darker feel. But if you can't find this, you don't want to find this, or you don't want to spend $150, just drinking a Maker's Mark 46 cash drink, you basically are having this. So you're not missing out on much. All right, thank you guys. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to review. I know I got a little bit of Redwood Empires, and so I'll be doing that shortly. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.